Another day, another job fair in the U.S., but the folks gathered here Wednesday near Kennedy Space Center aren't just victims of corporate downsizing. They're victims of the end of an era of space exploration.
It's a really tough time. I completely understand. We're going through a major transition that we haven't seen since the Apollo program.
Dave RADZANOWSKI is chief of staff to the administrator of NASA. The high-ranking official came here to encourage this group of workers who were once the backbone of the Space Shuttle program.
They're so dedicated, and they're so really good, bright scientist engineers that I have no doubt that they will land on their feet very well.
Not so for John KELLEHER. At the same job fair, we found this former engineer who spent 20 years with a major NASA contractor.
Well, it's been 7 months, and now I have to look like in other fields because I'm coming up short. And I got a wife and 3 kids at home, and I'm getting kind of desperate here.
It's a desperation you'd think would be widespread in a region that leans on the space program. But the Space Coast is far from the Rust Belt.
There's, of course, some apprehension there. Nobody really knows the specifics of what's going to happen.
At the Causeway Diner, just miles from the Space Center, the TVs are tuned to the latest from NASA, and almost everyone here has a connection to the industry. Chris MALAFIS, who owns the business with his family, says there were some slow months when the first layoffs came, but business is picking up.
Business has stayed steady. The numbers are where they need to be, and everybody's happy.
There's some people that actually think that the Space Center is going to close down.
Rob Varley's job is to make sure the tourists keep coming to the Space Coast. His job is made easier by everything else the region has to offer, including world-class beaches and a thriving seaport.
We're talking about the future. The dream is still alive in the future of the space business.
But it's hard to think about the future when you need a job today.
My severance package is running out, so I need to do something here soon.
So far, more than 1,000 have gotten pink slips. By the time the Atlantis mission comes and goes in June, that number could reach 8,000. Jason Bronis, Associated Press, Cape Canaveral, Florida.